Hello student, good morning. Myself Sri K.D. Borse sir, biology subject teacher. In previous lecture we learn enhancement of food production chapter content concepts, microbes in sewage treatment. In that we learn composition of sewage, microorganism in sewage, process of sewage treatment. Today we are going to learn enhancement of food production chapter content concept, microbes in energy generation. In that we detail discuss biogas, role of microbes as biocontrol agent. So let us start to today's first concept, microbes in energy generation. Microbes in energy generation contain we detail discuss what is biogas. Biogas is the gas produced by action of an bacteria on biomass. बॅक्टेरिया बायोमासवर ॲक्शन करतो आणि गॅस प्रोड्यूस होतो. सो सच गॅस कॉल्ड ॲज बायोगॅस. और a gaseous fuel obtained from a suitable biomass by anaerobic fermentation with the help of bacteria called as biogas. A gaseous fuel obtained from suitable biomass पासून gaseous fuel obtained केलं जातं by anaerobic fermentation process with the help of bacteria. Such gas called as biogas or gaseous fuel. Up to this we detail discuss what is biogas. We detail discuss biogas is used as domestic as well as industrial fuel. Biogas is a mixture of methane, means biogas content different gases like methane, CH4 50 to 60%, second CO2 carbon dioxide 30 to 40%, H2S 0 to 3, and other gases like CO, nitrogen, hydrogen in trace condition. Means in biogas mixture contain methane is most and large amount, 50 to 60%. Most of time this question is noted, which content of biogas is more methane, 50 to 60%. Biogas is highly inflammable and it is used as source of energy. Up to this we detail discuss some basic information about biogas and what are the gases present in mixture of biogas. Now we learn what are the waste used for biogas production. Biogas production use plant waste, animal waste, domestic waste, agriculture waste, municipal waste, forestry waste. Here noted all different types of waste are used for biogas production like plant, animal waste, domestic waste, agriculture waste, municipal waste and forestry waste are common use for biogas production. Always remember, cattle dung is most commonly used substrate for biogas production and it is rich source of cellulose from plants. Cattle dung is most common use substrate for biogas production because it rich source of cellulose from plant. Up to this we detail discuss what are the different waste used for biogas production. Now we learn biogas production plant. Most commonly used model of biogas production, the biogas plant are KVIC, means Khadi and Village Industrial Commission, also IARI means Indian Agriculture Research Institute, means biogas plant are KVIC, also IARI are two biogas plant are common model for biogas production. The digester used for biogas production called as biogas plant, means both this type of biogas plant KVIC and IARI, the digester used for biogas production called as biogas plant. Typical biogas production plant, we detail discuss. What is typical biogas production plant? A typical biogas plant using cattle dung as a raw material. बायोगॅस प्रोडक्शनसाठी कॅटल डंग हे रॉ मटेरियल म्हणून वापरलं जातं. कॅटल डंग ॲज अ रॉ मटेरियल कन्सिस्ट ऑफ digester and gas holder are the typical biogas production plant seen here. This one is digester tank, and this in the digester tank present one more small tank known as gas holder. So typical biogas plant using cattle dung as a raw material, most important, consist of digester and gas holder are main part of the typical biogas production, means this one is digester and this one is gas holder. Cattle dung as raw material. Point number 2, digester is made by concrete bricks. This digester is made by concrete bricks. This is the digester made by concrete bricks, cement and steel. Point number 3, cylindrical gas holder or gas tank above it for collect gases. So this is the cylindrical gas holder present in digester. This cylindrical gas holder, also called as gas tank, above it to collect the gases from digester. Gases collect the gas holder. So gas holder and digester is most important part of the typical biogas production plant. Cow dung as a raw material is most important for typical biogas production plant. Up to this we detail discuss 3 different points of typical biogas production plant. Point number 4, digester has side opening. Digester like side opening aste. This is the side opening of digester. So digester has side opening, charge pit. This side opening called a charge pit, and this charge pit into which raw material, cow dung raw material, mixing with water as fed, means introduce, means digester has side opening charge pit into which raw material as cow dung is fed. This charge pit container through which cow dung as a raw material fed through this to the digester. Point number 5, The digester is partly buried in the soil. This digester partly buried in the soil means half part of the digester is partly buried in the soil. Means in the digester gas holder is introduced. So gas holder collect gas from digester. Up to this we detail discuss typical biogas production plant. Now we learn process of biogas production. Process of biogas production consists of three different steps: hydrolysis or solubilization, acidogenesis, methanogenesis. Means process of biogas production involve three different steps: hydrolysis or solubilization, acidogenesis, and third one is methanogenesis. We detail discuss one by one. First one is hydrolysis or solubilization. It is the first step or initial step of biogas production. In that, a raw material, cattle dung, is mixed with water in equal proportion to make slurry. पहिल्या स्टेपमध्ये स्लरी मेकिंग केली जाते with the help of water mixing in cattle dung equal proportion to make slurry. So this is the first step of biogas production. So initial stage of biogas production, in that raw material cattle dung mixed with water in equal proportion to make slurry. So slurry making is the first point. Slurry fed into the digesters. जे slurry material बनवलेलं असेल, cow dung with water same proportion. So slurry fed into digester. Digester मध्ये slurry introduce केलं जातं. So slurry fed into digester. See near diagrammatic representation. This part slurry fed into digester means through this part slurry fed in the digester. This is the digester. Point number 3. In digester, anaerobic hydrolytic bacteria like Clostridium pseudomonas, anaerobic hydrolytic bacteria like Clostridium bacteria, Pseudomonas bacteria. Digester contains slurry material with anaerobic hydrolytic bacteria like Clostridium, anaerobic hydrolytic bacteria like Pseudomonas. Hydrolyze the carbohydrate into simple sugar. हे जे ॲनॅरोबिक बॅक्टेरिया असतात ते स्लरीमध्ये असलेलं कार्बोहायड्रेटचं रूपांतर सिम्पल शुगरमध्ये करतात. ऑल्सो प्रोटीन्स इज कन्वर्ट इंटू ॲमिनो ॲसिड्स. ऑल्सो lipid is convert into fatty acid. Always remember, carbohydrate is convert into simple sugar, proteins are convert into amino acids, and lipids are convert into fatty acid by Clostridium pseudomonas anaerobic hydrolytic bacteria. In the digester from slurry, up to this we detail discuss hydrolysis, first step of biogas. Now we detail discuss second step of biogas production known as acidogenesis. In acidogenesis, anaerobic acidogenic bacteria and obligate anaerobic organisms, means in this stage facultative anaerobic acidogenic bacteria and obligate anaerobic organisms convert simple organic material into acids like formic acid, acetic acids, hydrogen and CO2. Always remember, during acidogenesis, anaerobic acidogenic bacteria oblique anaerobic organisms are converted into simple organic materials into acids. Simple organic materials like carbohydrate, glucose, protein, amino acids, lipid, fatty acids. So simple sugar, amino acids and fatty acids are simple organic material are converted into acids like formic acid, acetic acid, hydrogen and CO2 with the help of anaerobic acidogenic bacteria and oblique anaerobic organisms. Up to this we detail discuss. Acidogenesis means acid formation takes place from simple organic materials like formic acid is formed, acetic acid is formed, hydrogen and CO2 are also formed from simple organic material. Now we detail discuss methanogenesis, third step of biogas production. In methanogenesis, anaerobic methanogenic bacteria like Methanobacterium, Methanococcus bacteria, anaerobic methanogenic bacteria like Methanobacterium is one of the methanogenic bacteria. Methanococcus is also one of the methanogenic bacteria. Convert acetate, hydrogen and CO2 are produced during the acidogenesis process. Acetate, hydrogen and CO2 are converted into methane, carbon dioxide, water and other products. Always remember, acetate, hydrogen and CO2 are converted into methane, convert into carbon dioxide, convert into water, convert into other product. So this is the last stage of biogas production. In that, methane gas is produced, CO2 gas is produced, water is produced and other products are also produced. In methanogenesis, 12 molecules of acetic acid means CH3COOH gives 12 molecule methane and 12 molecule CO2. Here reaction is noted. 12 molecule CH3COOH acetic acid gives 12 molecule methane and 12 molecule CO2 is one of the reaction takes place in methanogenesis. 4 molecule HCOOH, that is formic acid, gives methane plus 3 molecule of CO2 and 2 molecule of water. Seen here, 4 molecule of formic acid gives methane plus 3 molecule of CO2 plus 2 molecule of water is second reaction occurs in methanogenesis process. Third reaction occurs in methanogenesis process, like CO2 plus methane means CO2 plus 4 molecule of hydrogen gives methane plus 2 molecule of water. So 12 molecule of methane, 12 molecule of CO2, here 1 molecule of methane, 3 molecule of CO2, 2 molecule of water, here 1 molecule of methane, 2 molecule of water are produced during the methanogenesis process, and these are the different gases are present in biogas. Up to this we detail discuss. Biogas production process consists of 3 different steps: hydrolysis, acidogenesis and methanogenesis. We detail discuss advantages or benefits or significance of biogas. Number 1, first, biogas is cheap, safe and renewable source of energy. माहिती आपल्याला बघा, चीप, कमी खर्चामध्ये बनतो, safe आहे, renewable source of energy is one of the advantage of biogas. Second, biogas can be easily generated, stored and transported. सहज जनरेट करता येतो, stored करता येतो and transport ही करता येतो. This is one of the advantage and or benefits of biogas. Number 3, biogas can be used for domestic lighting, cooking, street lighting as well as small scale industries is also one of the advantage. Use domestic lighting, cooking, street lighting as well as small scale industries. Number 4, biogas burn with blue flame. Biogas burns with blue flame and without smoke. So this is one of the most important advantage and benefit of biogas. Up to this we detail discuss 4 different points, advantages of biogas. Now 5th one is biogas help to improve sanitation of सराउंडिंग एरियातले सॅनिटेशन इम्प्रूव्ह होतात ड्यू टू बायोगॅस. मीन्स युटिलायझेशन होतं मटेरियल. इट इज इको फ्रेंडली, नो डाऊट. बायोगॅस आर इको फ्रेंडली अँड डज नॉट कॉज पोल्युशन. बायोगॅसने कोणतंही पोल्युशन होत नाही. ऑल्सो नॉट इम्बॅलन्स ऑफ एन्व्हायरमेंट. एन्व्हायरमेंटमध्ये कोणतंही इम्बॅलन्स कंडिशन होत नाही. इको फ्रेंडली आहे, डज नॉट कॉज पोल्युशन as well as imbalance of environment is one of the advantages of biogas. Now 7th, slug produce from biogas production is used as fertilizer. जे स्लग प्रोड्यूस होतं आफ्टर बायोगॅस प्रोडक्शन, इट इज मोस्ट व्हॅल्युएबल फॉर फर्टिलायझर. अप टू दिस वी डिटेल डिस्कस 7 different advantages points of biogas. Hope that you understood everything. Now we learn role of microbes as biocontrol agent. Role of microbes as biocontrol agent. The natural method of eliminating and controlling insects, pests and other disease causing agents. natural method of eliminating and controlling insects, pests and other disease causing agents by using their natural biological enemies. By using their natural biological enemies, this is called as biocontrol or biological control. Means natural biological एनिमींच्या मदतीने insect, pest and other disease causing material eliminate केले जातात, कंट्रोल केले जातात. So this is the natural method of insect control, pest control, other disease causing agent control, because insect, pest and other disease causing agent are controlled by natural biological enemies, so called them biocontrol or biological control. Up to this we detail discuss meaning of biocontrol. We learn biocontrol agent, microbes like bacteria, fungi, viruses and protozoans use as biocontrol agents. Bacteria, fungi, viruses and protozoans are used as biocontrol agents. Acts in three ways. तीन वेने ॲक्शन करतात. Bacteria, fungi, viruses, protozoan use as biocontrol agents, like either they cause the disease to pest, पेस्टलाच डिसीज ऑकर्स करतात मायक्रोब्स. सेकंड, टू कॉम्पॅट, त्यांच्याबरोबर कॉम्पिटिशन करतात. अँड थर्ड, टू किल देम, त्यांनाच किल करतात. सो 3 वेज आर मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टंट biocontrol agents, like cause diseases to the pest is one of the way for biocontrol. To compact is one of the way for biocontrol, and to kill them is one of the way for biocontrol. Means biological control agents are bacteria, fungi, viruses and some protozoans used as biocontrol agents, and these biocontrol agents are work 3 different ways: either cause the disease to the pest, to combat and to kill them. Up to this we detail discuss biological control agent. Now we learn example of microbial biocontrol. First example of microbial biocontrol, Bacillus thuringiensis, that is BT, is one of the most important microbial biocontrol agent example. BT means Bacillus thuringiensis, help to get rid of insect like butterfly, caterpillars. सगळ्यात आधी तर बॅसिलस thuringiensis रीड करतात, हल्ला करतात. कोणावर? तर इन्सेक्टवर, बटरफ्लाय अँड कॅटरपिलर्सवर. सेकंड पॉइंट, ड्राईड स्पोर्स ऑफ बीटी मीन्स बॅसिलस thuringiensis are mixed with water. ड्राईड स्पोर्स हे पाण्याबरोबर मिक्स केलं जातं. आणि ड्राईड स्पोर कोणाचे? तर बॅसिलस thuringiensis जे ड्राईड स्पोर असतील त्या स्पोर्सचं मिक्सिंग वाटरबरोबर केलं जातं. अँड स्प्रेड ऑन द प्लांट्स सच ॲज ब्रासिका प्लांट अँड फ्रूट ट्रीज. ब्रासिका प्लांट अँड फ्रूट ट्रीजवर स्प्रेइंग केलं जातं मटेरियल, ड्राईड स्पोर्स विथ मिक्स वाटर. सो दिस spraying material like dried spore with mixed water on the brassica plant as well as fruit tree plants. When insect larvae, जेव्हा insect larvae eat these spores, means on the brassica plant and fruit tree plant, sprayed dried spore material of Bacillus thuringiensis with water. So such spores eat insect larvae caterpillars, which release the toxin that is cryprotein. जेव्हा कॅटरपिलर लार्वी इन्सेक्टची या स्पोरला खाऊन टाकेल, इटिंग करेल, at that time release the toxin from spore, because the spore contain toxin that is cryprotein. Due to this the larvae get killed. जी larvae या ड्राईड स्पोरला ईट करेल, खाऊन टाकेल, ती लार्वी त्या ड्राईड स्पोरपासून निघालेल्या टॉक्झिन क्रायप्रोटीनच्या टॉक्झिनमुळे काय होईल तर स्वतः किल होईल. सो ड्यू up to this we detail discuss Bacillus thuringiensis is one of the biocontrol agent that most important for brassica plant as well as fruit tree plant. Now we learn second example. Trichoderma species are free living fungi. Trichoderma species is one of the free living fungi found in the root ecosystem, that is rhizosphere. Means Trichoderma species present in root ecosystem. This fungus means Trichoderma species produce substances like viridin, gliotoxin, gliovirin. Always remember, Trichoderma species is one of the fungal living fungi. Free living fungi produce substances like viridin, substances like gliotoxin, substances like gliovirin. Such substances inhibit the soil pathogens. These substances inhibit the soil pathogens causing root disease. जे रूट डिसीज कॉज करतात त्या पॅथोजन्सला इनहिबिट करण्याचं काम ट्रायकोडर्मा स्पेसीजचं जे सबस्टन्स आहेत ते करत असतात, लाईक व्हायरिडिन, ग्लिओटॉक्झिन अँड ग्लिओव्हायरिन. सो दिस आर इफेक्टिव्ह ॲज biocontrol agent of several soil-borne fungal plant pathogens. Means Trichoderma species is also one of the biocontrol agent. Up to this we detail discuss. Bacillus thuringiensis is one of the bacteria, and Trichoderma species is one of the free living fungi or biocontrol agent. Now we learn microbial pesticide and their host. There are 4 microbial pesticides, that is 4 groups of biocontrol agents. Bacteria, second fungi, third protozoans, and fourth viruses. All these 4 groups are microbial pesticides and pesticides, that is biocontrol agents. microbes and their host. First, here noted pathogens and host. Bacterial pathogens like Bacillus thuringiensis, BT. Also, bacterial papillae, also bacterial lentimorbus are the bacterial pathogens. Their host are caterpillars, cabbage, worm, adult beetles, etc. means caterpillar, cabbage, worm, and adult beetles are the host, and that's pathogens are Bacillus thuringiensis, Bacillus papillae, Bacillus lentimorbus. So these pathogens are natural enemies for the host like caterpillar, cabbage, worm, adult beetles. Second, fungal pathogens means fungal pathogens and their host here noted. Some fungal pathogens like Buria brassiana, Entomophora, Pallidorosium, and Zoophthora radicans are the different fungal pathogens that host are Aphids crossi, Aphids unguiculata, mealybugs, mites, white flies are different hosts of the fungal pathogens. Means these fungus are natural enemies to that host like here noted aphids, mealybugs, mites, and white flies. Now we detail discuss pathogens group known as protozoans like Nosema lacusti is protozoan pathogen that host are grasshoppers ज्याला आपण नॉक्टोड्या म्हणतो, caterpillar larva असतो, crickets are the different host for protozoan pathogen like Nosema locusti means protozoan pathogen Nosema locusti are natural enemy to host grasshopper, caterpillar, and crickets. Number 4, viruses are also pathogen. Nucleopolyhedrovirus means NPV and granulovirus GV are viruses that host are caterpillars, gypsy moth, ants, wasp, and beetles are host for viruses. Means these are the enemies for the host like caterpillar, gypsy moth, ant, and wasp, also beetles. Up to this we detail discuss 4 different groups of biocontrol agents, microbes and their host. Now we learn what is bioherbicide. Bioherbicide means weeds are unwanted plants, that is herbs. Weeds are unwanted plant, that is herb, ज्याला आपण झुडूप म्हणतो, छोटं झाड ज्याला आपण herb म्हणतो. So weeds are unwanted plant, that is herb, that grow in agriculture field. Agriculture field मध्ये lot of weed जे unwanted आहेत ते grow होतात. So such weeds killed by some microbes called as bioherbicides. वीडला किल करणारे जे मायक्रोब्स आहेत त्यांना आपण बायोहार्बिसाइड म्हणू शकतो. सो वीड्स आर अनवॉन्टेड प्लांट्स दॅट इज हर्ब that grow in agriculture field. Such weeds killed by some microbes called as bioherbicide. Up to this we detail discuss what is bioherbicide means. Weed control microbes are bioherbicide. Weed compete with main crop in the farmland for water competition, space competition, mineral competition, light competition, air competition, and due to this the microbes are used to kill the weeds, and such killing weed, the process called as bioherbicide means microbes are kill the weed are called as bioherbicide means microbes are herbicides. Up to this we detail discuss what is herbicide, some information about herbicide. Now we learn microbial herbicide and their host. There are three groups of biocontrol agent that used for microbial herbicide. First group known as pathogenic fungi as mycoherbicide. Bacterial pathogens are herbicides and insects are as herbicide means herbicides are fungi, herbicides are bacteria, herbicides are insect also. We detail discuss one by one. Pathogenic fungi as mycoherbicide. Pathogenic fungi as mycoherbicide. Weed killed some microbes like fungal members called as mycoherbicides. What is mycoherbicide? Weeds, that is herb, killed by some microbes like fungal members. जेव्हा फंगल मेंबर्स वीड किल करण्याचं काम करतात तेव्हा त्या फंगल मेंबर्सला म्हटलं जातं मायकोहार्बिसाइड्स. एक्झाम्पल, फर्स्ट एक्झाम्पल मायकोहार्बिसाइड नोन ॲज Phytophthora palmiola are one of the fungal member used as mycoherbicide because this fungus are useful for control or kill the microbes like control the milkweed in orchid. This fungus is control milkweed in orchids. Second example, Alternaria crassa is one of the fungal member control water hyacinth. Water hyacinth ला कंट्रोल करणारा फंगल मेंबर कोण असेल तर अल्टरनारिया क्रासा. थर्ड एक्झाम्पल mycoherbicide Fusarium species is one of the fungal member control most of weeds means. Up to this we detail discuss pathogenic fungi as mycoherbicide. Now we learn second one is bacterial pathogen as herbicide means weed killed by some microbes like bacterial members called as herbicides. Example, Pseudomonas species. Pseudomonas species is one of the bacterial member attacked several weeds. Second example, Xanthonomus species is one of the bacterial members used as herbicide, attack several weeds, and third one is Agrobacterium species is also one of the bacterial member used as herbicide, attack several weeds. Up to this we detail discuss. Bacterial pathogens are herbicide. Now we learn insect use as herbicide. Weed killed by some microbes like insects member called as herbicide. Tyria moth is one of the insect member that control weed, means Tyria moth control weed member like Senecio jacobic. Senecio jacobic is one of the weed member that control Tyria moth insect. Second example, Cactoblastis cactorum. Cactoblastis cactorum is one of the insect member that control weed cacti. Up to this we detail discuss insect as herbicide. Up to this we detail discuss microbial herbicide and their host. Today's lecture completed. Review today's topic. We learn in today's lecture microbes in energy generation. In that, what is biogas? Biogas production plant. Typical biogas production plant. Process of biogas production. Hydrolysis, acidogenesis, methanogenesis are three steps involved in process of biogas production. Advantages or benefits or significance of biogas. We detail discuss in today's lecture role of microbes as biocontrol agent. In that biocontrol agent, example of microbial biocontrol, bioherbicide. On the basis of today's lecture, some exercise question noted here. During biogas production, species used to bring about hydrolysis or solubilization is Pseudomonas, Methanobacillus, Methanococcus, Rhizopus. Yes, the correct answer is Pseudomonas. Species use as hydrolysis process, means A, Pseudomonas is correct option. Second MCQ question, Nosema locusti is dash dash pathogen, protozoan, fungal, bacterial, viral. Yes, Nosema locusti is one of the protozoan pathogen. MCQ number 3, how many percent methane gas present in biogas mixture? 10 to 20%, 30 to 40%, 40 to 50%, 50 to 60%. Yes, 50 to 60% methane gas present in biogas mixture. Fourth MCQ, Bacillus thuringiensis is a bacterial pathogen. In its host is caterpillar, aphid, and white flies. Yes, Bacillus thuringiensis. BT is bacterial pathogen, is host is caterpillar, means A, caterpillar is correct option. Identify the given diagram and labeled ABCD. Yes, this diagram is a typical biogas plant. This one is A, biogas production pipe. digester. This one is B, digester. This C is a gas holder, and this is the slug container. D, slug container, biogas production pipe, digester, gas holder, slug container. Up to this, today's lecture completed. Hope that you understood everything. If you like the video, then you can subscribe my YouTube BioInfo channel. Tap the bell icon and like the video. If any doubt about today's lecture, mention in comment box. Thank you.